Backlash from local law enforcement tonight against a recently retired Boise police captain. This comes one day after the mayor said she's launching an independent investigation into Matthew Bringleson and the entire police department. Bringleson was scheduled to speak at the American Renaissance Conference this past weekend. The New Century Foundation puts this conference on. The group is labeled by the Southern Poverty Law Center as a white nationalist hate group. I discovered Bringleson also wrote anti-black articles under pseudonym Daniel Vineyard for American Renaissance while he was a high-ranking BPD officer. Meanwhile, Bringleson was hosting a podcast for BPD where he interviewed refugee, LGBTQ, and Asian American liaison officers, to name a few. This afternoon, I sat down with officers representing the BPD Union and the Treasure Valley Fraternal Order of Police. They were quick to condemn Bringleson and what they call his racist views. They say they're extremely shocked a former member, someone they knew for years, had this side to him. Leaders with the union and the FOP urge their members to fully cooperate with any investigation and be transparent so they can get to the bottom of this and find out whether other bad apples are rotting in BPD.
What do you think that does to the reputation of Boise police and really police in general?
We have an uphill battle to regain the trust of our communities. I've never seen in my career something hit so close to home. I've always thought of this as being a bigger city problem or an East Coast problem or somewhere not Boise. We have those people who support law enforcement and realize that 99.9% of us are doing the right thing, and you have a certain population that will never trust us no matter what we do. It's the people that are on the fence or in the middle that I think we've probably lost with this. I do think that we are able to salvage that relationship, and it's going to be by the men and women working the streets that are doing a good job and proving that we are who we say we are.
That's Joe Andrioli, and he doesn't know how this went undetected for so long, but he says Bringleson likely rose through the ranks because he's smart. While he's never seen it affect the way Bringleson policed, Andrioli thinks Bringleson's 2-decade-long career with BPD should be scrutinized to figure out if anything he did was racially motivated. Andrioli and the union's public information officer, Brian Holland, do not think any other officers in BPD agree with Bringleson's racist beliefs. Holland also echoed he never saw this coming. The union represents rank-and-file officers and sergeants, not command staff, so Bringleson, at the time he retired, was not a member.
I'm a person of color. I'm a black man. I never saw any of that whatsoever, and none of that was ever evident in any way, any shape or form. Quite honestly, I saw opposite, but again, I can only go back to what is seen in the publications and the associations or memberships and the writings, and like I said, it speaks for itself.
Do you think this mentality, this sort of white nationalist mentality, is pervasive in BPD, and have you ever represented or had any knowledge or experience with associations like that, like his mentality in BPD before?
None at all. I don't believe it's pervasive. I haven't seen it. I've been around for a very long time, and I have not seen that type of behavior in any policing.
Holland says the department comes through this by staying consistent and policing ethically and professionally to continue to earn Boiseans' trust. Bringleson was featured in a KTVB investigation back in September as one of 9 officers who filed complaints against former police chief Ryan Lee. After KTVB's story, the mayor asked the chief to step down.